Theatre Workshop, or The Ballad of Ewan and Joan, an audio drama by Jane Walker.
Read all about it. Royals have a lovely day at Ascot.
And?
Left-wing agitators create innovative theatre company in 1930s Manchester.
Oh dear, Newsboy. You're not quite on message, as they say in the next century.
Eh?
And this is radio. We have to be careful, you know. So, the BBC presents a play for our times, Theatre Workshop.
Hang on.
Ah, Sheila Delaney. You're not on till later.
Never mind that, Mr. Producer. What about Salford's influence in the Theatre Workshop story? Salford is a city in its own right, you know. Always a bridesmaid.
Well, Manchester and Salford are contiguous.
So what?
Anyway, we must press on.
Read all about it.
Not that sort of press.
Oh.
I don't like to boast, but it was actually me who introduced Joan Littlewood to Ewan Maccoll.
Ewan Maccoll? You mean Jimmy Miller as was before he changed his name? He was a Salford lad.
Yes, he was. Let's start with when Joan met Jimmy. I mean, when Joan met Ewan.
As long as my groundbreaking play A Taste of Honey gets a mention.
Later, Sheila. So, I knew Joan when she was at RADA, and now in 1934 I'm working as a BBC radio producer in Manchester. I found Ewan busking on the streets, a genuine Mancunian.
Oh, he's a Salfordian!
Hiya, Ewan here, political songwriter and playwright. I am a Salfordian, but I don't mind being referred to as a Mancunian.
Oh, I'm off.
In fact, my parents were Scottish, and I changed my name later on because I thought it sounded more Scottish. And I reckon this play could lend itself to being a ballad.
Good point, Ewan. Let's settle on a title for our play. Theatre Workshop, or The Ballad of Ewan and Joan. So, Ewan, you'll remember that we at the BBC had little get-togethers, and after Joan arrived in Manchester, I asked her along.
Hello, I'm Joan.
Hello?
Archie Harding said we should speak to each other. I've no idea why. Especially as you're wearing shorts.
I've been on a camping trip.
That's all right then.
I've been doing voiceovers for Archie. I'm supposed to be the voice of the Mancunian man. I'm doing the voiceover for that documentary about the construction of the Mersey Tunnel. Archie said you're an actress.
Yes, I'm at Rusholme Rep. All they give me is comic aunts and maids.
I'm in a sketch group called the Red Megaphones. We've been going for 3 years.
Where are you based?
Oh, we don't have a theatre. We go out into the streets where the workers are protesting, the legions of the unemployed. We try to show them why things are the way they are.
Go on.
You see, we're trying to get under the surface of things. Show them the realities of the capitalist system. Everyone's suffering. We perform in Lancashire mill towns, we perform on coal carts and the steps of the public baths.
Thank you. Support the cotton workers who are striking for a decent wage.
We have minimum props and costumes, so we can scalp a sharpish.
Read all about it. Disruptive elements prevent people from entering the Salford public baths.
Oh, we're not stopping anyone from entering the baths.
Newsboy harassed by communist agitator. Newsboy harassed.
I don't suppose this is of any interest to a proper actress like you.
Red Megaphone sketch group becomes theatre union. Look out, more agitprop on the way.
Newsboy, you're too easily influenced by the establishment.
The what?
Anyway, we're moving on from agitprop. Me and Joan get on. She even moves in with me and my mum. We become close.
He was a good-looking lad. We were both working class. We saw things the same way.
I really like Joan.
Lots of girls liked Ewan. Anyway, his theatre group piqued my interest. I helped with their street production of Newsboy.
Fired from the mills.
Fired from the docks. Fired from the coal mines.
Fired from the shipyards.
Fired! No jobs today.
Time to revolt!
Time to revolt!
Get out of it!
Leave them alone. They have something to say.
So now we're theatre union. More people join us, middle-class people as well. Many of them are communists.
Correction, 30s communists. They couldn't stay the course.
Later, some of them even become part of the establishment. Mind you, we went our own way as well.
Every evening, and for most of the weekend, I get the company together. We use a huge empty room over a furniture store on Deansgate.
Why are we lying on the floor, Joan?
You are relaxing, Rosalie.
Is this to do with acting?
Quiet, Rosalie. Breathe. Breathe in. Hold it. Now breathe out. Right. Up you all get, slowly. Shake out your arms. Now we're going to do voice production. Tomorrow, movement and mime. We will explore the dance techniques of Laban.
This is better than university. Did you learn all this at Rusholme Rep, Joan? Or RADA?
Rusholme Rep. And RADA's just a finishing school for the upper middle class.
Joan, watch it. I'm middle class. I reckon Joan learnt it at Manchester Central Library.
You two are always in the library.
Aye, we were there today. Hey, Joan, tell them about our manifesto.
What manifesto?
We're supposed to be doing voice production.
Oh, go on, Joan.
All right. It's just a draft, mind. Theatre Union is Manchester's contribution to the forces of democracy. It has set itself the task of establishing a complete theatre unit, which will present, particularly to that part of the public which has been starved theatrically, plays of social significance.
On reflection, I'm not sure the people want to be reminded of being starved.
Manchester, one of the greatest industrial and commercial centres in the world, deserves only the best.
Stand by for an extract from John Bullion performed in 1934.
Deafening of the Daily Express speaking. Vickers armament sales are booming.
Booming. 5,000, 6,000.
Booming!
John Bullion was staged using techniques never before used in the British theatre.
Levels. I want different levels to the stage.
Constructivism, that influenced us a lot.
Industrialisation, the effect it had on people's lives. Ordinary people like us.
Come, you two were never ordinary.
John Bullion a success, Theatre Union expands further, young Gerry, Raffles and many others join the group. Bunch of lefties.
Dear Gerry.
Gerry was always banging on about the quality of the acting. Me and him didn't always... Hey, who are you, lad?
I'm Howard. I work for an accountant. I saw John Bullion. I love what you're doing.
How old are you, Howard?
17?
Right. There's a wig. You can play the old men.
I'm going to play old men.
And he'll be our business manager later on. Oh, and you'll write the theatre workshop story towards the end of the 20th century.
I feel quite discombobulated.
Read all about it. War comes to Europe.
I return to the BBC and work on documentaries. I meet lots of interesting people, but the company eventually had to...
Disband.
Some of us joined up. The company suffered losses, including Graham Banks, a talented young actor who joined us straight from school. In March 1945, shortly before victory in Europe, Joan brought us all together again in Manchester. We all lived communally in an house on the Wilmslow Road. We called it the Parrot House after the wallpaper.
Manchester again? When will Salford get a look in? That's what I want to know.
Stop this play!
Stop?
Yes. This play needs reordering.
Not again.
Oh, stop moaning. I'll sort it out as we go along. Sheila, come here.
Hear all about it. Joan takes us forward to the Theatre Royal Stratford, a new base for the company in 1953. This place is a right mess. Look at the state of it. At least it's in the East End. I approve of that. The company work all hours, unblocking drains, recovering seats, and quickly open to the public. Now we're in 1958.
Sheila, I want to produce your play.
Oh, ta very much.
A Taste of Honey. I like the title, I like the play, it just needs a bit of work. I'm going to move this scene to here and this one to over here.
Oui.
Sheila, you said in your letter you didn't know anything about theatre. I'm not changing the characters or the dialogue or the essence of the play.
Oh, you think it's good then?
Well, there's a lot of a mother and daughter arguing. That reminds me of home. That aside, I want the working class to see themselves on stage, hear their own voices, tell their own stories.
Yes! No French windows or, I say, how are you today, darling?
We're going to show them a white woman and a black man together.
Read all about it. Theatre workshop breaks taboos.
Newsboy, you're expanding your vocabulary.
That's because I'm not just reading tabloid newspapers now. I've been to the library.
About time too. With this play, we will portray a gay man on stage years before homosexuality is legalised in Britain. We're going to put it on, Shelagh. Theatre Workshop are going to do your play.
Will I be famous, Joan?
Yes, for a while. But eventually, we'll be pushed out of the way by men who claim all the credit for changing British theatre.
I'm off.
May 1945, victory in Europe. People gather in Piccadilly Gardens, Manchester to celebrate. The company are offered a base in Kendal.
Which didn't materialise. So we did the logical thing.
We're going to rent the top floor of the Kendal Conservative Club.
Oh, they won't bother us. Labour landslide 1945. They like that, did the Conservatives? Especially with us upstairs, eh, Howard?
And after the war, the Allies were all friends. Together with the Soviet Union, we were convinced we would forge a just and happy future for mankind.
And I was back to rambling on the fells.
Theatre Workshop's first post-war production, Johnny Noble, a tale of a young merchant seaman and his girl Mary.
Here shall be space. Here we shall act time.
Young men, it's time to say goodbye.
Many people had been through this in the war.
I wrote the play, and Joan synchronised movement, sound and light. We had songs, mime and dance.
We put into practice ideas we'd gleaned from the continent. I had the actors moving a platform in the full view of the audience. That was new.
We were stagehands, riggers, costume designers. We turned our hand to anything that needed doing. We were a company.
Stop press! The company do a British tour.
We chose places within a 50-mile radius of Kendal.
Staveley, Windermere.
Kirkby Stephen, Keswick,
Grange over Sands.
Drill halls, little theatres, big theatres.
Barnes. Don't forget the Barnes. You all right, Rosalie?
Oh, I've got a cold.
Why aren't our audiences bigger? Where are they? Where are the...
They seek them here, they seek them there. Working class folk to appreciate the art and absorb the message.
Those Lancastrians were right good.
They bought their own hot water bottles. What I'd do for a hot water bottle.
Chin up, you lot.
Joan, where's Ewan?
Ewan's... he's out.
With? Oh, her. You all right, Joan?
Course I'm all right.
If there's anything I can do, let me know.
Thank you.
Joan, what I really want to say is...
I know. Gerry. I know.
Scientists have finally made the atomic bomb. The first one was dropped on Hiroshima this morning.
Hiroshima, Nagasaki, hundreds of thousands killed. We should do a play about this.
About this?
Look, Joan, the Americans have published the Smythe Report. It sets out in detail the work of the Manhattan Project.
You're right. We should. You know Alf has a degree in physics?
Alf? Our electrician?
Yes. Talk to him. He can explain how they split the atom.
I don't know. I'm having second thoughts. I left school at 14.
I know you did. So what? Stop whinging and get cracking. And remember, I don't want it to be a lecture. I want it to be a play.
So, I'm playing energy.
Yes. This is an atomic ballet, Gerry. And I want the protons and neutrons ready to come on.
Give us a clue, Joan. Who am I playing next?
Newsboy.
Right. Another quick change, then. Do you think this might be too intellectual for some of our audiences? Oh, I forgot to say. We're playing Butlins in Filey.
Butlins.
I could have been a redcoat.
Harry H. Corbett, you don't join the company till later. Now, everyone settle down. Let's do Filey proud.
And what do you do?
I'm energy. I keep this lot under control.
And I take it that all of you form an atom of uranium.
Not really. A uranium atom has 92 protons and 143 neutrons. Who could afford a cast of that size?
Well, I never.
Fair to say they liked it, eh, Gerry? Did you see those wrestlers in the audience? Their show was closed due to a lack of spectators.
They can't have seen much theatre. A bare stage and atomic physics. You wouldn't think it would hold their attention.
But they've seen plenty of films, Jean. And they listen to radio.
The sound effects are smashing.
Thank you, Howard. Thank you all.
You see, a proper provincial working class audience. And they loved it.
Gerry, Czechoslovakia.
It's Kristen again.
I know she organised the Swedish tour, but...
I thought you'd like the idea. Going behind the Iron Curtain.
I do. I just wonder what sort of reception we'll get after what Neville Chamberlain said. A quarrel in a faraway country between people of whom we know nothing.
That was 10 years ago, Joan.
All right, you're on, Gerry. Get it booked.
Can I sit here?
Yes?
Joan and I have got some news. Shall I tell them?
Spit it out, you two.
Joan?
We got divorced.
Anyway, we're doing my play next.
Which play?
The Other Animals.
I don't see why we need to include that one.
It went down all right at the Library Theatre.
On the 5th of July 1948, Anaya and Bevan attended the opening night of The Other Animals, which happened to be the same day he launched the NHS.
Ewan's play is exactly what we should be doing.
The play explores the mind of a political prisoner in solitary confinement. The Manchester Guardian said, they give a new idea of the theatre's potentialities.
I still think...
Time for lunch, Gerry.
Who were they?
The great and the good.
Critically acclaimed, wined and dined. Could get used to this.
Don't.
So radio makes another fine entrance in 1948, doesn't it, Ewan?
I'm busy.
Working on The Song Collector, a BBC documentary charting the history of folk music in the British Isles.
Nope. I'm mending my coat. But I have been busy collecting folk songs too.
Aha! One of your discoveries?
A retired miner sang it to me.
Does folk music present a new era for you?
Not yet. I've worked with Alan Lomax, but we're too early for the Great British Folk Revival. Mind you, he's piqued my interest. I'm still the playwright and occasional director for the group. Next year, I write a play called Landscape with Chimneys.
And?
Well, there was a particularly awkward set change, so I wrote a song to cover it.
I found my love on the gasworks cross. Dreamed a dream down by the old canal. Kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town.
This song isn't as soppy as you might think.
Soppy?
Anyway, we're way past all that, aren't we, Ewan? Fourth verse, please.
I'm going to make a good sharp eye, shining steel tempered in the fire, will chop you down like an old dead tree.
Don't tell me. Ewan's father worked in the steelworks, hence the reference to...
No, the axe represented communism.
Right, and the dirty old town was capitalism.
I'm glad the dirty old town was in Salford any road.
Sheila, you've had your moment in the limelight. Be off with you.
But Joan...
Go on. Find Brendan Behan for me. He'll probably be in the pub.
Oh, the pub? Oh, right you are.
And don't forget that this year, 1948... there was talk of us settling in the Library Theatre in Manchester.
That's right, Howard. The local press got quite excited about it, eh, Newsboy?
Read all about it. The Daily Herald said Theatre Workshop hopes to take over the Library Theatre and start a This is the North Renaissance.
They said I would give the Manchester public something different.
Too different for the powers that be.
A year later, we never even got on the list of companies for the residency at the Library Theatre. Still, we made a lot of progress over the next 4 years.
Our group still attracted a lot of interest, mainly from people on the left.
A cold hall in Middlesbrough. The company arrived to rig the stage for a performance of Johnny Noble. A char lady mops the floor.
All right, my ducks.
You're doing a great job, love.
Good audience, wasn't it? Apparently transport's been laid on.
Gerry, you're a marvel.
Night, love.
I'm coming with you, actually. I'll just put this mop in the cupboard.
What's going on?
The cleaner just said... I don't know.
Welcome. Welcome all.
I'm Joan. Hello.
I'm Colonel Pennyman. You can call me, Colonel.
Has my husband explained things?
Of course not, darling. Explaining things is a habit I never intend to acquire.
We've given you the use of the stable block. There's plenty of accommodation, space for you to rehearse.
All mod cons, as they say. There's a laundry and... Oh dear, I seem to be explaining.
After many months of touring, a poor diet and exhaustion, this was heaven, wasn't it, Ewan? Theatre mad Ruth Pennyman and her husband came up trumps.
Fresh air, good food. We trained, rehearsed, ran a summer school. It was a sort of utopia, eh, Jean?
Don't you mean Joan?
No, Howard.
We got divorced, remember?
I'm with Jean now, our new dance teacher and choreographer, Jean Newlove.
We thought you all might have noticed.
What? The way Ewan carries...
Wait, you what?
Ewan's got a new love, and so have I. Me and Gerry have joined forces.
That's right.
I see.
And so the company dance goes on.
I bought a new hat. Do you like it?
It stinks.
Why, you dumb clock!
Who you calling dumb clock?
Hey, no one speaks to my dame like that.
What do you mean your dame?
Stop it, you guys! Stop it! Watch out! He's got a gun!
Hey, listen, guy, it wasn't my fault. I didn't really know.
Can I help you?
Good afternoon. I'm Miss Petty. From the Arts Council.
Pleased to... I'm Howard, business manager. You got my...
Is this a rehearsal?
No.
Sort of.
Partly.
I see.
We were playing. That's important for actors, you see.
Miss Petty,
Won't you sit down?
have a drink.
There's leftovers from lunch if you're
You've
interested.
got my letter?
I can't stay long, I'm afraid. I'm on my way to a meeting. I just thought I'd pop in, see what you were all up to.
Our rehearsals are normally more focused. I can assure you of that. If you could come to a performance...
As you're in a rush, miss, let's cut to the chase. We just need a few £100 to tide us over.
I can show you the budget. There's costumes, scenery, travel, accommodation.
This place must be expensive.
No, this is... Suffice to say, our hosts are extremely generous.
Free bed and board?
Yes, but touring, you see, is terribly expensive, even though we've cut our costs to the bone.
We're a tight outfit, Miss Petty. Everyone turns their hand to rigging the stage, costumes. We've sound and lighting engineers, but that's it.
I see. The thing is, Miss
Littlewood.
Miss Littlewood, and it's not really up to me. If it was, then of course. But the kitty, you see, well, the kitty is practically empty.
Not for opera and ballet, it isn't.
I beg your pardon?
And all those subsidised shows in the West End.
Those were funded as prior commitments. Well, it's been nice meeting you all.
And?
And?
Will you be in touch, Miss Petty? Will the Arts Council hear our case again?
We'll see. Toodaloo.
Ewan, there's no point getting...
Oh, there's no point, is there?
Why did she have to walk in on that? All the serious work that we do.
That's got naught to do with it. She was just using that as an excuse.
Then we'll be like the spider in the Robbie Burns poem. We'll weave another web.
Then we'll be weaving for all eternity.
Ewan! That's not like him.
He thinks they're all against us because of our politics.
But most of us aren't even involved with the party anymore.
They don't want to encourage us.
Because we're trying to get people to think.
And there's his dad. He was blacklisted in Scotland for union activities. And then the same thing happened to him down here in England. He ended up a broken man.
They'll listen to us eventually, Joan. Look at the work we're doing. Experimental, critically acclaimed.
Yes, but is it enough, Howard? Is it enough? Will it ever be enough?
Found him. And his wife.
I'm frickin' round.
Beatrice, how could you allow Brendan to get in such a state?
A man has to have his drink.
In 1958, The Hostage was a huge hit for Theatre Workshop.
The choir fellow came first, didn't it, Brendan?
I've got this. In 1956, The Choir Fellow opened in a production by Theatre Workshop at Theatre Royal Stratford East. 16 days after Look Back in Anger.
I'm as good as that Osborne fella.
You're Irish.
I love yous. I love yous.
Joan doesn't mean anything, do you, Joan?
Of course I do.
You are.
I mean, you're a choir fellow, Brendan Behan, but mainly you're Irish, with history. An English middle-class male chauvinist like Osborne was bound to become the darling of the press.
Excuse me, darling theatricals. Kenneth Tynan here, famous theatre critic.
Do sit down, Mr. Tynan.
Oh, thank you, Gerry. I'd like to point out that I gave The Choir Fellow a stonking review.
Stonking!
Apologies. Anachronisms do have a habit of seeping into plays, don't they? And it's happening in this one. If I was still around, I would find that exceedingly provocative.
Like me play, I hope.
Yes, Mr. Behan. Like your play. Now, what was it I said in my review of The Choir Fellow? Ah, yes, here it is. With superb dramatic tact, the tragedy is concealed beneath layer after layer of rough comedy. I left the theatre feeling overwhelmed.
I'm not in this bit.
I am.
I know what you're up to, Gerry.
What am I up to, Ewan? Straining every sinew to make Theatre Workshop a success?
I mean writing me out of my own story.
You're writing yourself out with all your folk music shenanigans.
That's a serious project.
Joan needs support.
And you're her middle-class rescuer.
I can't help the circumstances I was born into, and look how my father helped us out over the years. He's got no answer to that one.
Ah, yes. Oh, what a lovely war. Pierrots and jolly songs, war and devastation. I got the idea for the Pierrots from my only childhood trip to the seaside.
It will be a triumph for Joan Littlewood's theatre workshop.
Aye to that, darlings.
Joan Littlewood's theatre workshop? You've changed the name of the company. Is that your doing, Gerry?
What if it is?
Because it matters. Because oh, what a lovely war will be the culmination of everything that went before, every collective and individual creative decision we ever made. It uses the techniques of agitprop. And take a look at John Bullion. It employs all the techniques we used.
Then it's a shame you're no longer involved.
Now you listen to me, Gerry Raffles.
Stop it, you two! If you wanted to fight over me, you should have done it earlier.
Joan, I'm sorry. But that's not what we're fighting over. Is it, Gerry? No. We're fighting over the soul of Theatre Workshop.
The soul or the credits?
You always were a talentless...
You never lifted a finger on the business side.
Fighting. Have you two learned nothing from all the work we've done? Right, we're going back.
Joan! In 1963, Theatre Workshop is just about to turn the corner and become a commercial success. We've got transfers to the West End to look forward to.
I'm in charge of this play, Gerry. Not you, and not him.
Back we go. Back we go to... ...1950 to 1952. The company are off on tour again.
Oh, really?
Joan,
Again.
hold your horses. Or horse. Easy, girl.
Harry H. Corby. Everyone forgets you were a Manc.
Indeed. However, I have adopted my trademark Cockney accent in this play for reasons of recognisability.
Harry, where are your manners? Avis Bunnage here. Pleased to meet you, Joan. Everyone.
Likewise.
Me and Harry are actors at Cholton Cum Hardy Rep.
You're all a bunch of reds, aren't you?
What of it?
Oh, I think I'm going to like her.
Thing is, Joan, I'm fed up with playing maids and mothers.
And we've heard you've got something good going on here. In due course, I would like to give you my Richard II.
You'll need to give us some help with the van first, Harry.
Deepest South Wales, winter 1950.
Need some help?
Please. Could you give us a start?
Of course. Well, neither are you.
This is why I'm trying to avoid them. Not easy when you're squashed in the back of an old GPO van.
I'm a local doctor.
I'm Ewan Maccoll. Pleased to meet you. We're
Theatre company. I know. Caused a bit of excitement round here.
I'm Joan Littlewood. I'm the director, and this is Gerry.
Business manager.
You sound like you've got a nasty dose of bronchitis. Come and see me tomorrow. I'm the last house at the end of the village.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, Doctor.
into the van. Come on.
Joan, we can't all go on like this. What's happened with Liverpool? It's fallen through, Howard.
There's a surprise.
At least Gerry's trying to find us a base.
And what am I doing? Sitting on my backside. I'm writing, writing, directing, rigging.
Writing songs, let's not forget that. Now you two. We're all tired, it's dark, it's raining. We need to get to our digs. I have other irons in the fire. That's all you need to know.
Come on, let's...
Not you as well, Joan.
let's go.
So that's the financial position.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Gerry's got some news. Haven't you, Gerry?
Yes. We've got a base. Theatre Royal, Stratford East.
Oh, lots of Shakespeare then.
Not the Midlands, Avis. This theatre is in the East End of London.
London?
We never discussed going down south.
Hear him out.
It's an old varieties theatre. It's the end of the road for that type of entertainment and the beginning of an exciting journey for us.
You make it sound like the decision's already been made.
Ewan, can you not?
And in the blue corner, we have Gerry Raffles, business manager extraordinaire and occasional actor. In the red corner, we have Ewan Maccoll, playwright, director, songwriter.
Stop! I won't have any fighting.
What's Ewan fighting for? That's what I would like to know. Touring Wales and the North in winter, making ourselves ill for measly audiences and all. I think we can all agree it's the constant touring which stops us building a working class audience, but...
That's right, Howard. Which is why we need a base. Stratford East is bang in the middle of a working class area. We'll embed ourselves in the community, become part of their daily lives. Isn't that what you want?
A working class community in London.
I was born and brought up in London.
And you hated it. And you hated it again when we went down there, when we were...
Have a bit of respect for Jean's feelings, Ewan.
I can speak for myself. And I agree with Ewan.
So do I. There's a surprise.
We should find a base in the north, where we already have a reputation for groundbreaking work.
Don't you think I've tried to get us one?
You know what'll happen, don't you, down in London?
Success! Because you don't want that, do you, Ewan? Not deep down, no. You want to plough a lonely, ideological furrow.
I want us to stick to our principles. What we always said we would do. In our manifestos, take a look at those. In London, we'll just become a tryout for the West End.
A bit of success might not go amiss, Ewan.
And a bit of money and all.
With due respect, you two haven't been with the company very long.
A company is a company. Everyone has a voice.
If David and Rosalie were still with us, they'd help fight for Theatre Workshop. For Theatre Workshop as it's meant to be.
Anyway,
What? Not signed a bloody contract?
Not yet. But we are practically committed, I think. Ewan!
Stop press! Theatre Workshop moves to Stratford East in 1953.
Has he gone?
Ewan? No. He's going to put on a ballad and blues night to fundraise for us.
Oh. Was he at rehearsal? Is he working on anything?
No. But I've got some ideas for our programme. Arden of Faversham. And maybe a Ben Jonson.
Excellent. That's wonderful, Joan. This is our new beginning.
And indeed, Theatre Workshop went
Hold
on
it!
to...
Ewan? I thought you were out.
He's not having the last word.
Newsboy?
I'm rather hurt, actually.
Not Newsboy. You've come on smashing, lad.
Stop press! Newsboy succeeds in self-improvement like his mentor, Ewan Maccoll.
This is my play, Ewan.
Can't it be our play, Joan?
We're not as close as we were, Ewan. Not even as friends.
How about as long-standing artistic collaborators? We were both there right from the beginning. Learning, then shaping, moulding a company. And we created something really special, you've got to admit.
It was always a collaborative enterprise. It wasn't just us.
Hey, I'm not trying to take the credit for everything the others did. I agree with you, Joan. I'd say it was a collective enterprise. And we might not have realised the original dream, but...
Might one interject? I think I know what dear Ewan is getting at here. Theatre Workshop and its noted successes was indeed the culmination of all that had gone before. Agitprop, theatre union, constructivism, expressionism, the drawing in and practice of all those continental influences. Training in voice, movement and dance. Working with experts such as Illingworth and Laban and Jean Newlove. Most of all, darlings, putting all that lot into practice.
I'm happy with that. Joan?
Can we really let a theatre critic have the last word?
I see what you mean. No, not even if it's being complimentary. So,
we made Theatre Workshop.
We all made Theatre Workshop.
In Theatre Workshop, or The Ballad of Ewan and Joan, by Jane Walker, you heard Michael Ashtiany as Ewan Maccoll, Francesca Anderson as Joan Littlewood, Charlie Richards as Newsboy and Kenneth Tynan, Tom Rope as Archie Harding and Gerry Raffles, Kathryn Georghiou as Sheila Delaney and Rosalie Williams, Rebecca Bugeja as Jean Newlove and Avis Bunnage, Jane Walker as Woman, and Chris Gregory as Colonel Pennyman. Other voices were played by members of the cast. Theatre Workshop, or The Ballad of Ewan and Joan, was directed by Chris Gregory and Jane Walker. It was recorded at Orpheus Studio in London by Richard Orpheus Campbell. Production, sound design and editing were by Chris Gregory for Alternative Stories. Casting was by Chris Gregory and Jane Walker. Most of the characters depicted in this play are based on real people who played important roles in the Theatre Workshop story. This play, however, is a work of fiction, and the conversations you heard are imagined, based on real events, and do not purport to accurately represent actual conversations or interactions between individuals. The excerpts from Agitprop and Theatre Workshop plays were used with the permission of Manchester University Press and performed by members of the cast. Dirty Old Town was used with the permission of Proper Records Limited. Scarborough Fair is a traditional song performed by members of the cast, as is Fare Thee Well. Other music used in this production is copyright free and sourced from Epidemic Sounds. You can find full details in our written show notes. The script for Theatre Workshop, or The Ballad of Ewan and Joan, is copyright Jane Walker and may not be used in whole or part except with the permission of the author. To find out more about Jane Walker and her work, please visit her website. We'll print a link in our show notes. To find out more about our production company, Alternative Stories, please follow the link in the show notes. Our show notes will also contain links so you can find out more about Theatre Workshop, its work and the characters depicted in this drama. Theatre Workshop, or The Ballad of Ewan and Joan, is an Alternative Stories and Jane Walker 2025 production.